Hey, how's it going? My name is Pat. Welcome to my YouTube channel where it's all about photography and travels. And I'm just going to get straight to it. I'm going to be talking about why this is my most used lens for photography. BS, it's a Nikon. This lens that I'm talking about specifically is a Nikon AFS Nikkor 28 to 300 millimeter f 3.5 to 5.6 G ED lens. That's a mouthful. I know it's not probably the lens you be expecting coming into this YouTube video. You're probably like expecting like a f2.8 zoom lens, like a Holy Trinity or a prime lens. But I'm just gonna show you this photo vlog that I have with my friend Heloise, and I'll just let the photo speak for itself. Since I'm shooting film, the camera body does not really matter because a $50 SLR body can give you the same image quality as a $1,000 SLR body. Now the camera that I've been using, Nikon F6, my good old Nikon F6 with the vertical grip. But this video is going to be about my most used lens for photography, which is the 28 to 300 super zoom lens. So I'll be talking about this lens for today's video. And in the later parts of the video, I will be shooting on the Nikon F75, which is a $75 film camera that I bought off from a stranger. With that being said, the quality and the colors of your images really comes down to what lens you're using and what film stock you're using. Just to stay on topic with the title of the video, the main focus is on the quality of photos that the 28 to 300 millimeter lens can give you. As a film photographer, I'm not here to pixel peep the photos produced by the lens, because film photos, as you already know, are going to be naturally grainy, and that's just how it is. But I'll tell you more towards the end of the video why I love this lens, is why it's my most used lens. But for now, enjoy this vlog. Alright, today's a little bit special because not often do you see models from LA, supermodels from LA, come to Toronto just to do photo shoots, but today's a little different. We got...
Hi!
Do you want to introduce your name?
I'm so cold. My name is Eloise.
Appreciate you coming to Toronto. I know it's freaking cold right now.
Yeah.
Guys, you have no idea. It's like, it's May. It's supposed to be hot, but it's like kind of cold in the morning. She's gonna have to get used to the Canadian lifestyle, so.
I know.
You got this though, don't worry.
Okay. There was like a phase when I was in LA where I would only shoot with film photographers because like digital kind of looks cheesy sometimes. Because all the influencers, they would kind of like over edit their photo.
Right.
And like do like the same thing. Like they would over edit it where you couldn't see like any detail in the skin. Like,
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
like completely smooth.
Yeah.
And I just thought it looked so shitty. So I'd only use film because it's like artsier.
Hey guys, no lens change. I'm still shooting with the 28 to 300. This is the only lens I brought for today. We got music literally just jamming from that boat right here.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Are they looking at us?
No, but she's literally like going up and down.
Guys.
There's
Guys, this day just got a whole lot interesting. Fuck, I don't even want to show this on YouTube. Guys, look, we're literally on a public beach, alright? There's lots of people down there, and there's a couple
These two people are literally
who are having a session that should have been done private in a bedroom, but are doing it on a public beach instead. That's wild, isn't it?
That's crazy. That's disgusting. We literally saw her like bouncing up and down and we were like, oh, oh my God.
Yo.
Absolutely not.
Yo. Oh, on top of that, they got candles. It's like, we can smell the candles. That shit smells good. They got candles and like some romantic music playing
When
on.
he says, babe, I have a really romantic date for you. And they're playing like loud ass, like romantic slow music.
The crazy part is how does only me and Heloise notice that and nobody's like giving them...
Nobody's looking at them. Bro, I would have called the police.
Yo, that's
I
crazy.
would like arrest them, please.
That is crazy. To be honest, I'm vlogging on this big ass Manfrotto tripod. It's heavy, but keeps this footage stable, which is kind of dope. Part 3 of my shoot with Heloise. You guys might recognize this place. Been here multiple times, so you've been a long time subscriber. You might recognize this place, but here we are again for I don't know how many times I've been here, but I'm here again with Heloise and one of my favorite lenses. Why I like this lens? Let's get it.
Amazing.
I'm making like a video about this lens. Also, what I love about this lens is that it's like one lens to rule it all. I honestly don't like switching lens in the middle of my shoots. One, because dust can get inside your camera, but number two, it slows down the process of the photo shoot. Like you might miss some shots, like some critical shots in the moment while you're switching lenses. So I love this lens because I don't have to switch lens. It goes from 28 to 300 all rounder. Also, I got this new lens. It's the 18 to 140 millimeter super zoom lens for my Nikon ZFC. It's pretty cool because this is the widest, the 18, and then that's the 140. Pretty cool. It's also nice to have a creative input from the models as well, because sometimes my brain goes blank when I'm like kind of like out of ideas on like how to pose the model.
I know, it's hard.
So I was like, hey Louise, can you like come up with something? But yeah, I like the challenge.
We should check out the bathroom. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you'd want to shoot in there because there's not too much light, but the vibe is cool.
I got a flash. We can do a bathroom shot.
We can look. I'll show you.
Okay.
It's kind of cute.
Oh. I may have to load in another roll of film, to be honest. Guys, this bathroom though. I got too many cameras. Bro, honestly, I need like a personal assistant. If anybody wants to be my personal assistant, not paid, unfortunately, let me know. Yo, Cole, honestly, I've been wanting to do a like indoor shoot in this house, like even up there.
Yeah, from up there to down would be cool.
Fuck, I'm out of film though. I mean, I have more films, but like... Yo, honestly, I'm a really quick shooter. The deal was that we're only shooting outside by the pool, but I want to shoot some indoor shots. But like, shout out to Cole though. You've been fucking G, dude.
Well, why would I not help you out, buddy?
Thanks, man. So the number one pro that I have about this lens is the versatility. It's a versatile lens. God damn. It goes from 28 millimeters wide to 300 millimeters zoomed out. It's like having a 24 to 70 and a 70-200 f2.8. Well, not f2.8, but it's like having two standard zoom lens in one lens. My number two pro about this lens is that it is convenient, especially if you're going to be traveling around the world and you want to bring just one lens with you to keep your, travel kit light, or you're in a situation where, changing lens is not practical. This lens is the lens to go. As someone who's been shooting swimwear campaigns, it's a very fast shooting environment. It's a very fast paced type of work. And just having this lens is such a lifesaver because it allows me to be very quick and efficient. And on top of that, I'm just like a one man camera crew. I got no photography assistants with me. It's just me doing all the shootings and all the videotaping and flying the drone, blah, blah, blah. And I just prefer to have just one lens that does everything. You know, if you're like me, you're like a one man camera crew, I think this would be, especially if you're traveling, I think this would be the perfect lens for you. Number 3, the third pro about this lens is that it actually has a decent image quality. And Nikon has, you know, plenty of super zoom lenses that goes way, way, way back. And I believe this is like their very, very last version of the F-mount super zoom lens that they have. And I guess, you know, with all the experience that they have making all these lenses and whatever, somehow they managed to, you know, keep the quality good, keep the image quality amazing with this one. I mean, I'm speaking from a film photographer point of view. It might be different for somebody who shoots on a high megapixel camera like the Nikon D850, but I've gotten photos printed out, and I'm talking about 36 by 48 inches, huge prints taken from this lens. And obviously there's going to be grain because, like I said, you know, I'm a film photographer, but I was actually shocked as how amazing the photos came out from this lens. I also have this photo book from Sauce and Pizza magazine, and shout out to Sauce and Pizza magazine. My first time being published, but this photo right here is also shot on the 28-300 super zoom lens. Actually, like, not bad, to be honest. Like, obviously you want the sharpest lens possible if you want to get the photos printed out or have it in a photo book, but man, I love the photos, but also these were also taken on the 28-300 super zoom lens. I actually have a vlog on this photo shoot, so if you didn't believe me, go watch that vlog because I actually showed you guys me shooting using that lens during this photo shoot. The fourth pro that I would have for this lens is that it's actually got a really good build quality. It's a bit heavy, that's for sure. Saying that this is a travel lens, it weighs almost as much as a 24-70 lens. Maybe a little bit considered heavy for you, but I mean, it's just one lens. You don't have to bring a bunch of other lens. But it's a really, really good quality lens externally. And I'm talking about, like, I've traveled all over the world with this lens, took it out in like different shooting conditions. It's been rained on. I've shot it in, like, you know, where it's like sandy, like dusty conditions and whatever. But yeah, amazing quality. I guess it's safe to say that it's a pro lens. It definitely is a pro lens, a professional lens. Number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is about the pro about this lens is that it's got VR. It's vibration reduction. Now, the name speaks for itself. You know, if you're a Canon user, I think it's called IS for you guys, image stabilization or image stabilizer or whatever. Same thing with the Nikon, it's VR. Obviously, a very, very useful feature to have when you're shooting in low light conditions. And this lens can do just that. You know, it reduces that shaky look of the image when you're shooting in low light. So it's got a VR as well. So 5th pro. And lastly, I would probably consider this as a pro. It's actually got, and I bought it off from eBay for 600 Canadian dollars. So I think my last pro about this lens is that it's a good price. I'm not sure if your local camera store still sells this lens. I just recently checked Nikon's website and they just archived this lens. So I assume that this lens is now discontinued, which makes sense because we are now, you know, going into the mirrorless generation, mirrorless world. Nikon is transitioning into Z lenses, Z mount lenses. And this is an F-mount lens. It's meant for the DSLR, the film cameras. Yeah, it's cheap. You can get it off from eBay, which I did. I got it off from eBay. And yeah, you can get it on eBay for a really, really good deal in like brand new condition, looks unused for, you know, cheap price. Or maybe you can even check like on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe somebody near you, somebody in your area, in your city that's probably selling this lens. But yeah, I would say the price of this lens is a pro because now that it's discontinued, the prices have gone down. It's going cheaper. It's an F-mount lens. Everybody's going mirrorless. So yeah, good price, and it packs a punch, packs a lot of features. I guess I would say I only have like one con about this lens is that it's not an f2.8 zoom, constant variable zoom lens, which obviously I don't think that's even scientifically possible to have an f2.8 zoom lens that's 28 to 300. Anyways, I'm not an engineer. I don't know what I'm talking about, but most of the time you don't even need an f2.8. Well, I don't even need an f2.8. So I guess that's the con for this lens. I've had my fair share of shooting at 24 to 70 f2.8 and a 70-200 f2.8 simultaneously on a photo shoot, and I'm at that point in my life where like I just too much camera, too much weight around my neck. I'd rather just stick to one lens. So, but yeah, I think that's the only con about this lens, is that it's not an f2.8, but it doesn't really matter that's not an f2.8. You can actually still have some decent bokeh on a 3.5 to 5.6 aperture, you know, if you know what you're doing.
We're done. Woo!
Shout out to Eloise for giving your time to shoot with me, you know, just an hour and a half shoot. You know, that's all you need. You don't need to overkill and your shoots or whatever, I don't know, but yeah, from LA to Toronto, thank you again. Hope you guys enjoyed that little shoot. It was a bit of a struggle, but we managed to
We
get
got
done.
it, and hopefully when we get the photos back, everyone's like, where is this?
Yep.
And we're like, it's Canada.
It's in, you know, I was actually thinking about tagging the photos from the shoot as LA,
Oh,
because you're from LA, so
yeah.
I'm like, so people are gonna think, oh, I flew to LA just to shoot
We're
with
gonna like
Eloise. You know?
trick everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Anyways,
Malibu.
like, comment, subscribe.